This is how you change an avoidant, and it is not the advice you see online of like, send them this text, give them an ultimatum, do this, pull away and see if they come running after you. Trust me, I get it. I've been there. I did it, got the t-shirt, everything. None of it worked, and I know none of it is working for you, but let me tell you what actually works. What actually works is changing the story of them. But first, you need to change the story of you. If you must have been living under a rock if you do not know and have not heard over and over again that your subconscious beliefs are creating your reality, your experiences, your relationships, how people treat you, how you show up. This is called your self-concept. That is what is manifesting and being reflected back to you over and over again. And if you're here, you are ready to know this. So just trust the voice inside of you that is like, okay, she might be onto something. Just keep going. I know there might be another voice in you right now that's saying, no, let's not do this. Let's just keep running after them, chasing after them, forcing them to be what we want them to be, to change. Let's keep sending them the links to therapy or the IG carousel that says, this is how you change avoidant attachment style. I get it because I've been there. But I promise you that none of that works. None of it works because you cannot make someone do something by forcing them to do it. But what you can do is you can change who you are. You can change who you are being, and they will have no choice but to reflect that back. And you can change the story of them. So the first thing is you're attracting avoidance. You are in a relationship with avoidant, or you're experiencing avoidant because you avoid yourself. Okay. I know that is very difficult to hear. I get it. I've been there. I was anxious. I was with an avoidant for years and years and manifested them all. Okay. I get it. I know it's hard to accept, but be really honest with yourself. You avoid yourself. You avoid yourself by walking on eggshells so that they don't abandon you. You say sorry first because you're afraid they're going to leave you. You are literally so fucking obsessed with them. You're so focused on them. It's unbelievable. And I know I speak with this passion because it was me. Like, you are so focused on them, helping them, being there for them, pleasing them. Like, everything is about them. Like, oh my God, they haven't texted me, or they are texting me, or they're not texting me. What do I say? Everything that you're doing is abandoning yourself. And that is why you get avoidance back. You have the beliefs that your needs do not matter, that people leave you, that love is not safe for you, all of these things, especially if you have an anxious attachment style. These are the beliefs that are autopiling out from childhood. This is what you have learned about love, that this is who you are. Okay. That is your story. It's not conscious, of course. I know you don't want these kind of relationships, and that's what I'm here to help you to change, because I had to change it for myself. And when I did, everything did a 360. So I'm giving you the exact way, but it is not the plaster. I'm not going to give you the plaster that tells you send them this text and then they might respond in this way, because I know that doesn't work. You are an anxious mess. You might get it back that one time. It might work that one time, but then you fall into an anxious mess again, because that is exactly what I was as well. And that is because your beliefs are playing out. And all that's happening is an avoidant is triggering those beliefs for you. It's triggering those wounds over and over again. They are literally there to show you the mirror. They are showing you that you are avoiding you, so they have no choice but to avoid you too. That is how it works. Think of everything that you're experiencing as a mirror to your internal state. So the way that you change them is not by sending them the link so that they get the help that they never go and get the help with, because you don't truly believe they will. It is by changing your internal state. And the way you do that is you change the story of you. You change your subconscious beliefs. Firstly, you have to figure out what your subconscious beliefs are. So if you have an anxious attachment style, I know a lot about this through lived experience and from my clients. So I know a lot of the standard beliefs that you would probably encompass and embody as an anxious attachment style. So hit subscribe, because I'm the right place for you. But essentially, look at the mirror. So if you attract avoidance, they're showing you that you avoid yourself. They're showing you that you have a belief that your needs don't matter. And I know that you know that. I know that you feel that. You people please, you're a perfectionist. You are afraid to ask for help. You're hyper independent. You fix everyone else because you don't matter. All of these things are a sign that you have a belief that your needs do not matter, that you got in childhood. So it was a long, long, long time ago. But never mind. That might have been the story then. This is not the story now. So your needs don't matter, that love doesn't stay for you, that you're not chosen, you're not a priority. All of those things are playing out for you. So look at what that's reflecting back to you. Look at what that person is showing you. Okay, then you start to reprogram the new story over and over and over again. So stay on this channel because I'm going to teach you exactly how. And I also have a masterclass, Stop Them Pulling Away, which will give you the tools to do this too. I'll leave the link in the description below. But basically, you're going to start changing the story. You're going to start changing the story of you, of that story that you are subconsciously playing out. That is has been your identity. You're going to change that story with repetition. Every day, keep telling yourself the new story of who you want to be, not the past. I don't give a fuck that you used to have toxic relationships or this person did that. I have been there, done that, got the t-shirt, okay? But if you want to keep having more of that, then keep bringing that story forward. But right now, you're choosing to let it go, right? You want to change this avoidant. You don't want an avoidant relationship. You don't want relationships with unavailable people. You don't want that anymore, right? So don't keep telling that story. Let it go. That doesn't mean that you didn't experience it and that you didn't feel it. I get it. I know how painful it is. I know all of that. Trust me. But if you want to have something different in your relationships, you need to tell a different story. You need to change the story, okay? So now you are the version of you that love stays for you. You are no longer abandoning yourself. You choose yourself always. You prioritize yourself. Your needs do matter. That's who you are now. So you keep telling yourself, you start to embody that version of you. You start to make those decisions. You stop doing all the things that you've been doing all of this time because that has been manifesting your experiences till then. You are now shifting into someone else and you start to embody that identity, right? Then stop telling the story that they're avoidant. You don't need to tell that story because you're choosing to bring that forward too, okay? So you need to start seeing them as they are so secure. This is how they are now. Like they are just so emotionally available and you have to keep persisting in that story because you've been telling the old story for a really long time. Okay, so it's not going to change overnight. You're not going to see that shift straight away because your subconscious mind needs to accept the story and it accepts the story by repetition of the new story. So stop telling your friends over and over and over again that this is how they are, blah, 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 blah. Stop it. You're going to have to let go of everything that you were before, all the stories that you had of them and of yourself before, because you are just bringing that into your future. In this moment, you are creating your future. So you need to decide who you are going forward and who they are going forward. And then you have to try and keep telling that story. Even if you see something opposite for a moment, because it's going to take a moment to change, you need to keep persisting in, no, I do not avoid me and I do not get avoided back. Full stop. I am emotionally available and I always get emotional availability back to me. I am secure and I always get secure partners back to me. And you keep going on and on and on until you will see it shifting. That is how you get them to change, not by running after them. Because every time you run after them or you send them the links to change, you do all these things, you are abandoning yourself. And the mirror has no choice but to reflect that back to you. You are just going to manifest more avoidance because you are avoiding yourself. So you have to stop avoiding yourself, bring it back into your internal state, change the story within of you and of them, start building up that, regulate your nervous system so that you feel regulated, so your anxiety isn't constantly triggered. And EFT tapping is fabulous for this. This channel has plenty, so that will help. That's how I do it all the time when I'm feeling anxious about something and I'm trying to change the story. And then you will see it shift. That is how you change them. My masterclass, Stop Them Putting Away, will help you with this instantly if you want the tools to help. But either way, subscribe because I'm going to share all of this with you. Believe me, what I'm saying, I'm not blaming you. This is way more empowering because you have more power to change this than you ever did before, trying to run after them, force them. And I have been there. I get it. I was with avoidance for years. I was desperately trying to get them to change. It did nothing. So trust me, this is what will change this for you. Let me know in the comments what lands for you and I'll see you soon.